I often say we're exposed to 30,000 new chemicals every year, but I was reading an article recently, 100,000 new chemicals every year. You have no say over your neighbour, but you have total say over your little piece. So just ensure that your washing detergent, the food that you're eating, it can come in so many ways. One lady said, it's going to take me forever to shop. I said, no, only the first shop. You just devote a bit of time, bring your magnifying glass. After that, you know exactly where to go. When I go into the supermarket, I'm not in there long. I know I get that aisle. One man said, just stay on the outside aisles. That's where your fresh things are. So please investigate so that you don't have any more exposure to those chemicals. I thank God that He has given us a liver that has the ability to detoxify us from the environmental poisons that we are exposed to today. That is the good news. But you'll notice that this also supports what Atkins found. I think when Atkins died, he didn't realise the 3 phases of the liver detox. This has only been known since, I think, early 2000s. The more scientist is able to delve deeper into the body, the more is revealed. But you can see why his diet was working, because he was supplying high antioxidant. Did you know that his patients had to eat 3 cups of vegetables a day and 1 cup had to be greens? I think that's the only way they got away with it. Certainly there was enough protein and certainly adequate levels of good fats which keep those cells nice and supple. Now there are a couple of herbs that you might be interested to know that specifically have a tonic effect on the liver. In Psalm 104 verse 14, the Bible says that God gave herbs for the service of man. I love that verse because you just picture the herbs coming in. They come in and say, where would you like me? And that's exactly what they do. Lemon, the humble lemon, has a great tonic effect. You might have heard the old saying, bitter to the mouth, sweet to the stomach. And sweet to the mouth, bitter to the stomach. Well, you apply that to the liver. Bitter to the mouth, it's a sweet to the tonic. So, to the liver, a sweet tonic to the liver. So all your bitter herbs. So let's look at some bitter herbs. Dandelion. Dandelion is a well-known liver herb. Also St. Mary's thistle. St. Mary's thistle is also called milk thistle. And gentian, this is not as well known. Gentian is also an incredibly bitter herb. And a sweet bitter is ginger. So your 10 o'clock juice, which is Granny Smith apple and ginger, I think it's one of the nicest, has a nice stimulating effect to the blood. Tonight, when we look at poultices, I'll be talking about ginger in detail. So there's some of the herbs that stimulate the liver. Remember, the liver is a recoverable organ, and if you give it the right conditions, it can begin to recover.